So first track event underway, the combined under-17, under-18. A big field in this combined event, 13 athletes in the under-18 competition. Ones to watch, Meg Oakley-Kerr from Sandringham posted the fastest seed time coming into this event. As you can see, after the split start, the competitors will head in to lane 1. Also in the under-17 competition, Olivia Hobbs won the under-16 competition at the state championships last year. Abby Caldwell was second, and third, Sophie McMinamy. So a high quality field. And Olivia Hobbs out in front at the moment from Chloe Dennison. And then a big pack. It looks like Meg Oakley-Kerr will pick them up as they head around for 7 laps to go. Qualifying time, 11 minutes exactly for the national championships. All of the competitors today are very close to or well under the 11 minutes required to compete at the national championships, which will be held in Sydney at the end of March and into April. First time the combined junior and open championships will be conducted over an 8-day period. So of course, competitors must compete at the state championships in order to be eligible. But out in front, coming around to get 6 laps to go shortly, looks like Olivia Hobbs from Chilwell. The pack stretched over about 50 metres at the moment. As we mentioned, 37 competitors heading out in this 3-kilometre distance. The Victorian record in the under-18 competition is held by Susie Power from Doncaster, and she set that in 1993. Conditions not too bad today. Whether that record will be challenged, we will see. So still out in front with 6 laps to go, Olivia Hobbs. Abby Caldwell tucked in nicely in second. Then in the under-18 competition, Meg Oakley-Kerr, as I mentioned earlier, 10:17 is her qualifying time coming into the state championship. And Ebony Webb from Tasmania just tucked in 4th position at the moment, but the lead fairly static as they head down the back straight for the second time. As we can see, there's a move being made, but no one seems to want to take the pace in the 3K journey. At the moment, it's about 25 degrees, and the wind's gusting around 5 to 10 knots, according to the Bureau of Meteorology. So conditions reasonably good here at Lakeside Stadium for our distance events on the program this morning. We do have a number of 3Ks and, of course, the 5K a little later in the program. But Hobbs from Chilwell, Abby Caldwell also in that pack. You can see they're moving out into lane 3 at the moment. And again, no one seems to want to take the lead, although conditions are reasonably good, as we mentioned. So Ebony Webb from Tasmania in second. Abby Caldwell sitting in third. Out in front, setting the pace still, is Olivia Hobbs. And we just might So we'll just head across to our field event and introduce the under-14 women's shot put. Representing Athletics Essendon, Hannah Brodie. In Station 2, Lauren McGarrick from St Kevin's. From South Melbourne, Olivia Nidigo Scott. From the JDS squad, Tamsin Slay. From Glen Huntly, we welcome Gemma Craddock, and also from JDS, Jessica Stefanovic. So breakaway bunch in this combined 17-18 3K. Looks like Ebony Webb on the inside in the green from Tasmania. Sitting nicely on the inside. Going with her now is Ruby Smee. So the 2 Tasmanians out in front. Olivia Hobbs in the under-18, under-17 competition sitting in third. So Webb and Smee setting the pace now in the under-18 women's competition as the pace starts to pick up with 4 laps to go. So well and truly past the halfway point, around 5 minutes so far. So 11 minutes looking reasonably easy for the girls today to qualify for nationals, but the writing's on the wall considering the pace for the first half of this race. There will be a sprint on in the back half as the two Tasmanians in the under-17 competition, that is Ebony Webb, came in with a 10:09.51 according to the information provided, and Ruby Smee 10:07. Of course, Annabelle Eastman ran 10:06 in her seed time in the under-18 competition. And then back in the under-17s, Olivia Hobbs posted a 10:06, fastest qualifier coming into this event. But as we said, the breakaway pack starting to show their dominance as they come down to get 3 laps to go. Two Tasmanians still in front. Remember, this is a combined event, the under-17 and under-18 competition. But as they pick up the pace, they're not moving that far ahead at the moment. Staying with them, Olivia Hobbs from Athletics Chilwell, tucked in nicely. Also, Abby Caldwell in second. That's in the under-18, under-17 competition. They finished 1-2 last year. So at the moment we have the 2 under-18 athletes from Tasmania and then Hobbs and Caldwell with 3 laps to go in the 3 kilometre championship. And just a reminder for those athletes just arriving, you will be required to check in at least 60 minutes prior to the advertised start time of your event. And of course, please make sure you check in the call room time requirements, which are posted up in Athlete Check-In. So 1K to go, round 6:42 unofficially, of course. The two Tasmanians, Smee and Webb, are doing a great job, working well together, and the under-17 athletes tucked in nicely behind them, Olivia Hobbs and Abby Caldwell. Pace picking up now, coming down to get 800 metres to go in this 3K. And Susie Power from Doncaster, Victorian middle distance specialist, also holds the record in the women's under-17 3K at 9:12.73, and she did that in 1992. So under 800 to go, Webb from Tasmania, Smee, Annabelle Eastman, that's 1, 2, 3 in the under-18 competition, and then Olivia Hobbs. So again, Hobbs and Caldwell in the mix in the under-17 competition. Just wanted to make sure we had the correct athlete, as they're now spread out over 390 metres in this combined event. But our lead bunch of 5 athletes, sorry. Pace is picking up. They'll come down to get 1 lap to go, and as you can see, they'll be asked to finish in lane 3 due to the size of this combined event. But the two Tasmanians, Ebony Webb, Ruby Smee, doing a great job. And the 2 under-17 athletes now move out into lane 2. So Hobbs makes the move on the outside in the under-17 comp. Abby Caldwell's tucked in there now. It's a race with 400 to go. So that's our 2 groups of leaders in the under-17 and under-18 competition. So this pack, looking at a sprint home with 300 metres to go, they have no issue with qualification, getting under the 11 minutes. But the lead's starting to change several times down the back straight, a little bit of a push and shove. Also, they're coming into athlete traffic with some of the other competitors in this combined event. But Webb, Smee, Hobbs, Caldwell. So the two Tasmanians, by the look of it, will come round to finish this event. Combined under-17 and under-18 as they move out into lane 3. Big round of applause for our athletes in this event. And Abby Caldwell, second last year, she'll take the gold from Olivia Hobbs, first and second, and then Ruby Smee and Ebony Webb from Tasmania. Congratulations to both those visiting athletes. And Annabelle Eastman from Sandringham posted a 10:06. She'll just be outside her qualification time, but well under the 11 minutes required for selection at the National Championships later in March and April.